Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a man under siege, Craig Charles.
Welcome to our special Grudge match edition of Robot Wars. Now, over the course of the last 2 wars, over 150 teams have competed, and things have turned a bit nasty. Some people haven't been happy with our judges' decisions. Others have made enemies and want to sort them out. Some just want revenge. And hey,
Now's your chance.
Stand by.
The rematch, the Grudge match.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Mortis with the Kevlar laminated axe. Cassius with the self-righting arm. Both of them look battle scarred and weary. Ooh, look at that axe coming in. Cassius wise with Rex Garrod steering away. Oh, there's damage. Look at that. Look at the mark on top of Cassius, shaving in a hole. Cassius turns away now. Avoids the pit. Whoa! Almost into the pit from Rex Garrod. He's to get out from there. Shunt to give him an early push into doom and gloom. Now away again. Meanwhile, Mortis waits there. Cassius trying to nudge Mortis into the pit of oblivion. And oh no! What on earth was he doing? Mortis has won the Grudge match. And Rex Garrod committed suicide. Aha! And Mortis goes to...
For a minute, but we didn't beat you.
Oh, come on, shame on that.
I'll let them sort her out any way they want, okay? Give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
I wonder if the feud has finally been settled. I don't think so. Mortis, will they be back?
now it's time for the heavyweight reserves. These guys almost made it onto the show, but didn't quite get in. But now, thanks to Grudge match, they finally made it.
centre stage. My little fancy there, Bumblebot came into the picture right there with a big hammer. Swinging through 180 degrees, that's lateral thought. Dead metal already, and Shunt causing damage. I think there's a puncture mark, there is. Maybe more than one there for lateral thought. In danger, Shunt is in on lateral thought, and Killalot plucks Malice into the air. Malice in real trouble, so too lateral thought. Shunt is in for the kill. Killalot picks and tosses Malice into the air towards the flames, and Shunt, hee-ho! Cheerio for lateral thought. This is Malice, surely to go the same way. Killalot means business, over and out for you into the smoke and flames and cauldron of hell. They've gone. Bumblebots, forklift, and Jim Strutt still. Bumblebot trying to swing the hammer, so early aggression if it comes to the judges. I don't think it'll come to the judges, not for this one. Look at that. One puncture mark, two. Into the flames soon. Oh, Shunt's pickaxe here, wrecking havoc. You really have got to get a more protective shell. And Bumblebot to fight it out then. Jim Strutt's, I think, trying to flick, yes, trying to flick Bumblebot into the air there, trying to get those feet into play. You'll be drawing your pension by the time Jim Strutt gets into a gallop. Meanwhile, Shunt and Dead Metal, oh, inflicting punishment on Bumblebot. The outer shell holding, I think. There's a lick of flame from the Sergeant. And meanwhile, Jim Strutt, alone, undaunted, unmarked, and I think a very curious winner.
Yes. Jim Struts are the winner. You gave all the other robots a right good kicking. You haven't got any weapons though, really, have you?
It's the feet are meant to be weapons. We tried going for Bumblebee and tried to lift him up, but we didn't succeed. We're not very quick. Everyone got out of our way far too quickly.
It's the only walker that we've ever had on Robot Wars.
It's good, isn't it?
It's brilliant. I mean, it's an amazing feat of engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause. Our heavyweight reserve winners.
Well done, our first walker. Hopefully we'll see more in the next wars.
Now, with Sergeant Bash around, you'd be pretty stupid to cover your robots in fair. Either that or be an arsonist with a lust for pyrotechnical destruction. Our next contenders don't look stupid, so make your own minds up as we fire up the robots and get stuck in.
Inferno, Insurrection, a special exhibition grudge match featuring our own Sergeant Bash. With Ram Rombid, a sacrificial robot built especially for this exhibition, driven by an old friend of Robot Wars, George Francis. Now he loves to take on a house robot. Mind you, so do the boys from Dublin. With Nemesis from Ireland, a furry, freakish fireball too often in Robot Wars. All Air Force engineers giving a smouldering look there to Bash because they remember him so well from the past. The Nemesis boys all want to go into space and they're in the air! They're in the air! And they're on fire! It could all be over for Nemesis shortly now! Nemesis! Burning! On fire! Waiting for them is Killalot 2! Oh my goodness me! Hopes up in flames! Burning, boggling Nemesis eyes!
Well, guys, you went out in a ball of flames in the last war. I would have thought you'd learned.
Not at all. Burn it, that's what I say. Burn it all to hell.
Roboteers, stand by.
Would you look at that? I can't believe it, Nemesis.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Brave Roboteers, would you believe me? My health and safety boys on board. Look at Nemesis. Oh, it's a Catherine wheel ram rhombus. Oh, fireworks. That's brilliant. That was absolutely brilliant. Look at that. Oh, terrific stuff.
That looks like the tastiest barbecue I've ever seen.
We saved an onion for you.
You saved an onion for me? Oh, I'm so touched, really I am. Oh, the eyes are completely melted. Have you had enough fire now? Do you think you can leave it now?
Well, our technique was to go up the middle with smoke, but I think there was a lot more smoke than we thought there was going to be.
Can't stand the smoke. Oh, yeah, that's great.
Time for the heaviest of our divisions, the super heavyweights. These are the big boys, the Pavarottis of the robot world. Pound for pound, these could give our house robots a good run for their money. Let's get down to some serious wanton destruction and heavy metal carnage.
Super Showdown! Our first contender, Siren, weighing in at a hefty 119.2 kilos, captained by Peter Wilson. It's stainless steel, it's very durable, a real survivor, this robot. Sergeant Bash. And finally, Demon Duck, the heaviest bot in the field at 155.6 kilos, with Lee Harper, Sean Baker and Nick Milner on the left there. Its chassis is made of 8mm plate mild steel, armour-plated bodywork, stainless. It's strong enough to hang on in there when bashed, battered and beaten. One frailty it also has a pointed attack cylinder at the rear. Berserk, like any other team in Robot Wars, this is special. All face difficulties. These boys have special skills to overcome theirs.
Martin, who's the team captain here?
Stuart.
Stuart's the team captain.
Yeah.
And who came up with the idea?
Stuart.
Stuart? And the rest of you just got roped in?
Yeah.
Right, let me ask you, how do you sign Welcome to Robot Wars? What was it?
one blow. Kill-a-lot there as well, onto the flame, onto the barbecue. Meanwhile, Demon Duck is that immobilised. I think Demon Duck's immobilised and out of it. So Berserk and Kick Robot in there. Kick Robot trying to dodge our mace. And Kick Robot, for me, was the only one still in play. Berserk on the flame pit.
And the winners are Kick Robot. Yes! How do you feel about that?
Wonderful! Surprised that we actually got through and won.
How come you're so surprised?
Because everyone else was just really good.
Are you happy?
Yeah, but there's one problem.
What?
My friend's robot went down a hole.
Your friend's robot went down a hole? Well, we'll have to get him out then, won't we?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause. The super heavyweight winners. Kick Robot. Robot Wars has launched into cyberspace. Roboteers invading the internet, beating up computer viruses. The thing is, 4 veterans from Robot Wars all think their website is best. There's only one way we sort an argument like that out on Robot Wars, by letting them kick the hell out of each other. Let's get stuck in.
Internet insurrection. And the first of our contenders, Griffin, driven by Oliver Steeples, who's produced a well-laid-out and informative website. Plenty of detail and specs. Kilohertz, team on the right of your screens there, John Reed, Dominic. And their website has plenty of family snaps. Body Hammer with the Cold Fusion team, grand finalists in the first wars, cartoon capers in the second wars. And completing the lineup for us, Corporal Punishment, a nominee for the Sportsmanship Award in these second wars, driven by Adam Clark, who's a professional website producer. This is a good site.
They're basically fan websites that have been put together since
The last war.
And basically it's really to sort out once and for all who's got the best one.
Adam reckons he's got a good one, and we think he hasn't. We're in with 3 other robots, and so it should be interesting.
That should be good. Looking forward to it. Should be fun.
Roboteers, stand by.
All robots remote control driven. Or are they?
3, 2, 1. Activate.
That's Corporal Punishment making the early drive against Griffin on the spikes. Griffin need to get out from there. That's Kilohertz and Griffin coming in. Oh, I thought I saw a chain flailed away from Matilda. Look at this. Bash is going and going. And all the teams love that. Griffin it was who turned the sergeant over. Corporal Punishment coming in to have a little bit of a piece of that, a little bit too late. There's Kilohertz. And the House Robots have seen the Kilohertz team celebrating the demise of Bash, and they want revenge. And Body Hammer being pressed in because they're going for Kilohertz here first, and over it goes. So Shunt gets revenge on behalf of Bash, and Kilohertz is gone. Immobilised. Griffin, and again that mighty Evo lifting ram. Body Hammer spins away, still very much alive, but now pinned in by Dead Metal. A little flail there, very dangerous, like a savage wasp sting. Dead Metal is bumped up into the air by Body Hammer, turning again. Done well so far, Body Hammer, little spin. That's Corporal Punishment being pinned in by the sergeant, and I think that's the end of Corporal Punishment. They're immobilised, they're out of it. It's Body Hammer now against Griffin. Body Hammer doing all the aggression. Griffin pushed down by Dead Metal onto a spike, trying to get away there, look. I can see Matilda in the background. Ooh, good turning here by Griffin. That's good steering and control. Matilda's sparks fly. She senses victory could be hers. I don't think it can be, though. I think Griffin will get away, and this is a good attack. dreadful battering from Shunt and Matilda, Charles Dale, Steeples, Colin Pearson with Slippery Strana. Slippery Strana, our lightweight champions. And to the middleweight, our wedge-shaped cheese robot. Do I smell a rat? Hard cheese with Captain Nigel Kerr, Stephen Davison and Alan Steen. Well done to them. Yes, we burn just about everything on Robot Wars. Don't worry. They patched him up. And our middleweight winners from the second wars are cheese.
A grudge match now between Mortis and Napalm. Napalm were knocked out in the series semi-finals, but the girls from Dartford feel cheated. An adjudicator's decision didn't go their way, and now they want revenge. Whoa.
Judgment Day 2! Mortis against Napalm. So this grudge dates back to this controversial decision in the series semi-finals. Mortis suffered damage, was given a second chance in the trials by the adjudicators, and because of their decision and deliberation, Mortis went through, and eventually the girls from Dartford were eliminated.
So I'm joined by the Napalm team and the Mortis team. Now, you think a judge's decision went against you, and you want a grudge match. But do you think you can take them on? They've got a pretty hard robot, you know.
Yeah, so have we, I think.
OK, well, hey, how do you think it's going to go for you?
I know we'll have a play around and put it through holes in the armour and knock it down the pit, you know, usual kind of stuff.
You're going to get that axe working?
Hopefully.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch this then.
Mortis and that axe. Seems to me that Mortis can withstand everything that Napalm can throw at it. Mortis simply toying, I think, not getting the action to play. Oh, until then! And look at that immediately! Creating major damage. Now the push towards the pit. One in the eye for Napalm. Claire trying to steer away. That axe. Claire. Oh dear, oh dear. Into the pit and out. And of course Mortis is the winner. And the roar! The bellicose roar of Rock Knight says, I want some of the house robots! They support him in his quest to take on Killer. The bash and dent, Kill-A-Lots. Final graceful gesture to take Mortis towards the flame pit, trying to use the axe to flip up and over, I think there. Mortis survives, Mortis the winner. It was a good grudge match, wasn't it?
He showed you, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he's better than us.
He bashed all your lights out and gave you some serious bits of damage there, didn't he?
Yeah, we'll try and fix it, but it was a laugh.
Hey, yeah, how about a conciliatory kiss between the two of you? Go on. Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, give them both a round of applause!
Oh, romance blossoms. A tear comes to my eye, Craig, and a bucket to my hand.
Thanks for watching our Grudge match special. That's all the scores we've got time to settle. Now remember, we don't suffer fools and we don't like flaws, but we do get even on Robot Wars. Bye-bye.
A new #1 and the winner of the Great British Song Contest. Top of the Pops is here on BBC Two next.
How was that for you, kid?
It was very fun.
You really enjoyed that, didn't you?
It was good fun.
But was it, tell me, was it really a consolation prize getting a kiss from Rob?
No.